If the Netflix purchase of Warner Brothers happens, they get a whole vault of legendary movies. So here are 15 absolute bangers Netflix would suddenly own. 15. 300, 2006.
This is Sparta!
Zack Snyder's ultra-stylized battle cry brought comic book pages to life like never before, with slow-motion blood sprays and "This is Sparta" echoing across pop culture. This movie defined a generation of visual filmmaking. Netflix would now own this sword-swinging testosterone opera. 14. Gravity, 2013.
We need to get the hell out of here. Need some help there, man? No, don't wait for us. Man down! Man down! Explorer's been hit.
A technical marvel. It's a tense, visually hypnotic survival thriller that earned 7 Oscars. Sandra Bullock floats through space in isolation, and we float with her. It's the kind of prestige project Netflix wishes it made first. 13. Barbie, 2023.
Hey, Barbie.
Yeah.
Can I come to your house tonight?
Sure. I don't have anything big planned, just a giant blowout party with all the Barbies and planned choreography and a bespoke song. You should stop by.
So cool.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Okay, bye. Goodbye.
A billion-dollar juggernaut wrapped in pink! Greta Gerwig flipped expectations and delivered a meta-feminist existential comedy disguised as a toy commercial. It's recent, it's relevant, and Netflix could use a little plastic fantastic in their catalog. 12. The Conjuring, 2013 to present.
There's no such thing as Annabelle, and there never was.
The crown jewel of modern horror franchises. Netflix wouldn't just get a movie, they'd get a universe. From Annabelle to The Nun, New Line's Conjuring verse is a money-making scream factory perfect for spooky season binges. 11. Inception, 2010.
It's a week, the first level down. 6 months, the second level down, and the third level.
It's 10 years. Who would want to be stuck in a dream for 10 years?
Nolan's dream within a dream heist is smart, stylish, and endlessly rewatchable. Folding cities, ticking kicks, and that spinning top ending? Still debated. Still iconic. Netflix would now stream one of the most brain-bending blockbusters of all time. 10. Mad Max Fury Road, 2015.
How much more can they take from me? Got my blood, now it's my car!
A 2-hour car chase that redefined what action films could be. George Miller's apocalyptic symphony of dust and chrome turned chaos into art and made Charlize Theron's Furiosa a legend. Netflix could now flex one of the best action films ever made. 9. Joker, 2019.
The system that knows so much, you decide what's right or wrong the same way that you decide what's funny or not.
A risky, R-rated character study that grossed over $1 billion. Joaquin Phoenix won an Oscar for making us uncomfortable, and Netflix would gain a deeply controversial but undeniably powerful piece of comic book cinema. 8. It, 2017.
Hiya, Georgie.
What a nice boat. Do you want it back?
Yes, please.
You look like a nice boy. I bet you have a lot of friends.
Stephen King's Killer Clown gets a glow-up and a box office bite. Pennywise brought horror back to the mainstream, and this adaptation terrified a new generation. A sequel, spin-offs, and merchandising? Netflix would smile. With very sharp teeth. 7. The Shining, 1980.
Remember what Mr. Halloran said? It's just like pictures in a book, Candy. It isn't real.
Here's Johnny! Castle Rock meets Kubrick in one of the most studied horror films ever made. Ambiguous, haunting, perfectly unnerving. Netflix could stake a claim on psychological horror royalty with this in the vault. 6. Goodfellas, 1990.
That's what the FBI could never understand. That what Paulie and the organization does is offer protection for people who can't go to the cops. That's it. That's all it is. They're like the police department for wise guys.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted Netflix to own this. Scorsese's masterpiece is more than a gangster movie. It's a full-throttle cinematic tour de force. Performances, editing, soundtrack, flawless. 5. Harry Potter series, 2001 to 2011. Now, Netflix owning Hogwarts, that's like a license to print money. 8 magical films, an entire generation's childhood, and infinite streaming potential. Grab your wands, you're bringing them all. I know it's not a movie, but like 11 and I'm cheating, but shh, it still works. 4. The Matrix, 1999.
Like a splinter in your mind, driving you mad. It is this feeling that has brought you to me. Do you know what I'm talking about? The Matrix.
What if I told you Netflix could own the red pill? Neo's journey blew minds in 1999, and it's still influencing action, sci-fi, and philosophy to this day. Plus, cool leather coats and bullet time never go out of style. 3. The Lord of the Rings trilogy, 2001 to 2003.
Folks.
New Line's fantasy crown jewel. 17 Oscars. Countless memes. A cultural milestone. These aren't just movies. They're a pilgrimage. Netflix could finally say, "You shall stream!" I know it's a trilogy. Don't come for me. 2. The Dark Knight, 2008.
Never start with the head. The victim gets all fuzzy. He can't feel the neck. See?
Gritty, grounded, genius. Christopher Nolan's crime epic disguised as a superhero flick changed comic book movies forever. Heath Ledger's Joker became a legend. Some would say it's the best superhero movie. And 1. Casablanca, 1942.
Why my name, Richard?
Because you're getting on that plane.
I don't understand. What about you?
I'm staying here with him till the plane gets safely away.
No, Richard, no. What has happened to you? Last night
Last night we said a great many things. You said I was to do the thinking for both of us. Well, I've done a lot of it since then. It all adds up to one thing. You're getting on that plane with Victor where you belong.
But, Richard, no,
Now, you've got to listen to me.
This isn't just a movie. It's a monument. Romance, sacrifice, war, patriotism, all wrapped in black and white perfection. With Casablanca in its corner, Netflix wouldn't just own content. It would own cinema history. Follow us. We talk about movies and billion-dollar mergers.